Okay guys, so I'm back. A ton of stuff was done. I mean a ton, it just, things got moved, a bunch of stuff happened. This is part 3. I'll just give you a basic rundown of what we got going on. Everything's hooked up alternator wise. You run a big power wire from the box, fuse box, factory fuse box. It's ran all along. Over here it's hidden. It's gonna go straight to the alternator. It's connected by 2. One is the control pack wire. This wire here is a control pack wire. It's ran to the fuse box that you guys saw earlier. Pretty much, should stop zooming. That's all it is. There's a washer in between and then a nut to hold it down so it gets pounded both. PCM is actually wired up over here. It was the easiest way without me having to extend the trans harness. I don't know why my trans harness is so short. It looks like a conjobbled mess, I know, but this is the best way I could do it right now. Eventually, I'm probably just gonna end up getting a bracket, flipping it upside down, either running it in the fender or putting it up in the firewall. I have to figure that out. You might have saw in the other video, the AC is connected. Come down. AC's connected. So that little thing right there, I'm trying to get it to zoom and focus, is the coolant temperature sensor. I had to make my own harness, wired it up, came out really nice. That is actually connected to the gray and red and the green and red. That's what gives you the coolant temp sensor. Okay, that needs to be connected. The oil pressure is connected, so the factory gauges will work with that. See to work. This also needs to be connected. So this blue wire is gonna go to this main harness, which I believe is pin 13. That's why I have it up here. I'm not gonna do it for the first start. You'll see for that. The fuse box had a purple and green wire. Ended up running actually a 12 gauge wire. It is a green 12 gauge wire and it runs to the passenger side. So the passenger side panel has the fuse box in it. So it's inside of here. It's pretty much, I guess, hidden, you would say, besides the one power wire. You wouldn't really know where it is. And yeah, there's no holes or nothing. It's all put away. So this wiring, it's all gonna get situated. This is just the fuse box wiring. That's why I have these two. They're a blunt lead. They go actually into this box to get the cooling fans to work. You have to find the one that has no current flowing through it. So you pop this fuse off. I'm not gonna pop it off, but you pop this fuse off. You figure out if it's the left or right one. Take this blunt lead and you splice it into there. And then that's pretty much that. Interior wise, we just have to connect one wire besides the fuel pump wire. Sorry, it's a mess. Which is this yellow wire, which we're gonna tap into the ignition switch, and that should be done for wiring. It's pretty simple, straightforward. I was really fortunate enough to have Lethal Nate help me. Awesome. The only other thing I have to do is modify this trans harness, and that's to get the starter to go off and do the reverse lights. But everything else pretty much just comes back here. It's gonna tap in where the fuel pump is for the inertia switch. I believe it's the green and yellow. I'm just gonna splice into that, and then that should be all set to go. So we're just actually finishing up some of the stuff. The wiring's looking pretty decent. It's all covered up. I have it still exposed so I can see what I got running. This is a little butchery, but I'm gonna fix that later. AC's ran all the way to the bottom now. Nice and taped up out the way. This just has to get tucked up. PCM's gonna move too, but yeah. This is all connected here. You can kind of just like shove this in when it's all said and done. Same thing with this, it just gets shoved in there. It's pretty legit with that. I'll go over the pins in another video when the car's done, but we just got to get this thing rolling. Just using the battery to move the seats back. Probably low on battery. Just want to make sure that the gauge cluster works. Battery voltage works. Fuel works. All we have to do is turn on the car to get the coolant and the engine temp to work. Let's go. Let me hit that button. Okay. Okay, go. Do it again. All the way. All the way down. Awesome. Go again. Good. Stop. Got some stuff done. Playing with the shift linkage. It's in drive. Neutral. Reverse. Park. Park. Locks out. Reverse. Neutral. Drive.
You fix the battery? Are you ready? Over it? Nope. Over? Actually, yeah. Have it like yeah, you're good. You're good. You ready? On three. 1, 2. Go. Yep. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, good. Go. Turn on.